皆さんこんばんは。それではバルダーズゲート3の続きです。あれ、シャドウハートさんがこんなとこにいる。なんで20面ダイス持ってるのか気になるけど、勝手に触るのは良くないよね。
You're alive. I'm alive. How is this possible? True. Seems like we're the lucky ones, judging by all the corpses strewn about. I remember the ship. I remember falling. Then nothing. No, I don't recognize this place. But anything's an improvement on where we just came from. First things first, we need supplies, shelter, and most of all, a healer. We might have escaped, but we still have these little monsters in our heads. You might want to reconsider calling her a friend. Looks like she ran off without us. We need each other, and we both know what's at stake. Can't think of better company. One thing, just before we go. I wanted to thank you again for freeing me. It would have been all too easy for you to run right past my pod, but you didn't. I'll remember that. Lead the way.
ではよろしくお願いします。
Something the matter? There's no story. None that you're entitled to hear, anyway. Just forget you ever saw it. We haven't gone all that far yet. What are you referring to exactly? Must I? Thinking about it won't help. We know what to do, so let's do it. Find a way to rid ourselves of these things. We've no solid leads right now, though. We'd best get hunting. If you discover anything that might help us, I'm all ears.
もうちょっと仲良くならないと何も話してくれなさそうだね。うろうろしてる道中は適当にカットしますね。
More of those wretched things.
帽子がありました。防御力も何もないけど、この帽子かわいいね。気に入ったのでしばらくかぶっておきます。船にいた気持ち悪い歩く脳みそのモンスターです。
Better stay back. One strike could be lethal.
ready. Focus, strike true. Let's finish this. Perhaps our survival isn't such a distant prospect.
あ、地面の炎ダメージ受けちゃった。今の戦闘で経験値が溜まってレベルが上がりました。原作の D&D 同様、1レベル上がるだけでだいぶ戦闘能力が変わります。もちろんシャドウハートさんも上がります。というか、このゲームの経験値システムはかなり特殊で、全ての仲間が同じレベルにレベルシンクされます。普段使ってない仲間がレベル置いてけぼりってことがないんですが、逆にお気に入りのキャラだけレベルめちゃくちゃ高いってことも起こりません。難易度は低くなって遊びやすいとも言えますし、おつこせいとも言えます。賛否ありそうというか、良いとも悪いとも言えないシステムですね。
Hurry! I've got one of those brain things cornered. There, in the grass. You can kill it, can't you? Like you killed the others?
罠臭いけど、まあ引っかかってあげよう。
There. Can you see it? Shh. Not a sound. Not if you want to keep that darling neck of yours. And you, keep your distance. No need for this to get messy.
I need her alive. Stow that blade, or I'll show you just how messy things can get.
Promises, promises. But I have other business, I'm afraid. Now, I saw you on the ship, didn't I? Nod? Splendid. And now you're going to tell me exactly what you and those tentacled freaks did to me. Don't lie to me.
Your mind twists. You're looking out of unfamiliar eyes, prowling dark, busy streets. You try to hold the memory, but it fades to the worm. The light, the fear.
What was that? What's going on? You're not one of them. They took you. Just the same as me. And to think, I was ready to decorate the ground with your innards. Apologies.
パッケージにデカデカと書いてあるから、仲間になるのは明白なんだよね。
A kindred spirit. My name's Astarion. I was in Baldur's Gate when those beasts snatched me.
バルダーズゲートって確か何かの名前なのか。
Is that so? We clearly move in different circles. So, do you know anything about these worms? Turn us into... Of course it'll turn me into a monster. What else did I expect? Although, it hasn't happened yet. If we can find an expert, someone that can control these things, there might still be time. You know, I was ready to go this alone, but maybe sticking with the herd isn't such a bad idea. And you seem like a useful person to know. All right. I accept. Lead on.
また仲間が増えました。
How delicious.
レベルはシンクされるので、このアスタリオンもレベルアップします。このキャラのクラスはローグ、いわゆるシーフジョブです。ウィザードリーなどとは違って戦闘能力もかなりあります。
There. A mind flayer. And it's hurt.
That thing's bound to be dangerous, even if injured. Best be careful.
You approach the dying monster. This is the thing that abducted you. You could end its life here and now, if only you didn't feel compassion. Compassion?
これ、意味がわからなくてしばらく考えちゃったんですが、マインドフレイヤは自分に好意を持つよう強制することもできるみたいです。
You can't move, can't think. Thinking is mercifully done for you. It will be a joy to serve, to die for it an honor. It's possessing your mind, forcing you to love it, but then the feeling slips. The creature's mind seems to focus elsewhere. Your minds fuse, lusting for something that is gone. But then its grip claws back with a vengeance, a vice locking your mind into obedience. It needs sustenance to survive, and with your very body you can provide.
これ失敗するとゲームオーバーになるのかな。
The monster lies exhausted, defeated. Its eyes, wet orange pearls, radiate malice.
とどめは刺せる時に刺さないと後で後悔するのがお約束。
Monster. Death is too good for it.
Dead goblins over there. Worth checking for supplies, maybe.
What's going on with that room? Looks unstable somehow.
Approach the sigil on the stone. Magic glitters and swirls from it erratically, as if malfunctioning. It looks slightly dangerous.
A hand? Anyone?
また罠臭い手が出てきた。
Just your average traveler stuck between realms. Pull me out, and we'll get properly introduced.
まあ普通に助けてみましょう。
Whatever you're doing is working wonders. Now a quick little pull should do the trick. Aha! Oh. Hello. I'm Gale of Waterdeep. Apologies. I'm usually better at this. A bit shocked, but friend, it's a relief and a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Say, but I know you, don't I? In a manner of speaking. You were on the Norse Lloyd as well. I don't know what transpired exactly, but the ship broke into pieces and I suddenly found myself in freefall. As I was plummeting to certain death, I spied a glimmer quite near where I estimated my body to impact with less than savory propulsion. Recognizing this glimmer to be magical in nature, I reached out to it with a weaving of words and found myself on the other side, as it were. How about you? How did you survive the fall? Fair enough. But even so, I have the unfortunate suspicion your survival is still very much in jeopardy. Back on the ship, you too were on the receiving end of a rather unwelcome insertion in the ocular region. Were you not? The insertee we speak of, this parasite? Are you aware that after a period of excruciating gestation, it will turn us into mind flayers? It's a process known as seromorphosis, and let me assure you, it is to be avoided. You don't happen to be a cleric by any chance, do you? A doctor? Surgeon? Uncannily adroit with a knitting needle?
You seem to know enough about our condition to realize it's beyond most clerics' skills.
Most, no doubt, but I find myself hoping to be in the presence of the few. You don't happen to be one of them. As we've established, few enough can. It's not exactly a common affliction. We're most certainly going to need a healer, and soon, too. How about we lend each other a helping hand once more and look for a healer together? Most excellent. A parasite shared is a parasite halved, or something to that effect. Oh, but before you think you're about to embark on a journey with most ill-mannered a man, thank you for pulling me out of that stone. It was an act of foresighted kindness, I assure you. For I have the feeling ample opportunities will present themselves for me to return the favor. We're a long way from Waterdeep.
怪しいやつだと思ったら、ウィザードですね。納得。むしろ D&D の魔法使いにしては社交的な方かもね。サブクラスってのがまたいっぱいあって、得意なジャンルの呪文を選べます。D&D の魔法使いは超神装甲ってイメージあるので、防御系を選びました。
Yes?
これはファストトラベル用の魔法陣です。また誰かいますね。誰もが友好的ってわけもないでしょうから、一応隠密します。見つかりました。やはりシーフじゃないと成功するもんじゃないですね。
You both twice as tall as me, but have half the bloody backbone! But we don't know what that thing even is. And what about the crypt? I'm telling you, it's a ship. And the crypt can wait. Mari and Barton have been trying to break in for days. Now we... Stop! Got ourselves competition already. That's our ship.
イカの船目当てで来た火事場泥棒みたいですね。止める理由もないですけど、 説得しときます。
Well, in that case, come on, you lot. No point in getting killed. Second worm gets the cheese and all.
Second mouse gets the cheese, no?
Nobody's getting any damn cheese! Now move it!
You're more cunning than you look. I thought we had a fight on our hands.
4人もいたのか。まあ戦闘にならずに済んでよかった。
Text is too faded. Doesn't tell me who was worshipped here. There's something underneath here. There's something underneath here.
「あれを落とせば地下へ行けそうですね。
Keep a blade close.
「普通に弓で良さそうです。ちなみにこのゲームの遠隔武器は矢は無限です。特殊な効果のある矢だけ有限になってます。
So, we've picked up a wizard who managed to get stuck in his own portal. Hardly a promising introduction.
「休めるわけじゃないのか。
Where's your dribble book? Everything all right out there? Yeah? Well, I always were a bit soft. But I've got plenty of friends who ain't soft. Come in here and you can meet them.
では地下へ降ります。 降り方はジャンプメニューで下へ行けばいいです。するとすぐに戦闘になります。さっきの連中はやはり盗賊団のようです。ここ一度失敗してやり直してます。爆発する火炎樽が置いてあるんですけど、意外に範囲広くて巻き込まれたんですよ。
Outmaneuver them.
そろ起爆します。
Your time has come.
こうして簡単に勝てるようにはしてあるわけです。
Mistra Rill. In striking distance.
Over here.
Concentrate.
I don't fancy their chances.
はり睡眠魔法は強力だ。
I'll be right back.
やけど状態で勝手に死にました。立ってしまうモーションがなんか可愛いな。さすがに消耗したので大休憩ってのをしてみます。ちなみに休憩にベッドなどは必要ありません。これどこって思ったんですけど、休憩すると野営地っていう専用エリアにワープします。専用エリアなのでどこともつながってません。休憩が終わると元の場所にまた転送されます。
Go to hell. Oh, nothing. Nothing. I'm just poorly making a point. Go to hell. An everyday expression. So trivial it's almost meaningless. But we've seen hell. It's real. And it isn't trivial. Merely contemplating. Devils, dragons, mind flayers. They used to be abstracts. Pictures on a piece of paper. What a difference a day makes. Now we have tadpoles slithering through our heads like carnivorous feti. That's not abstract. This ballet of flames invites reflection. But you're right. Let's be up with the lark. Find a healer before the wee one gets hungry.
What were you two talking about? You and Gale. I see. I'd be careful with Gale. He's a wizard. All they care about is power. Let's hope we rapidly find a healer. You seem reliable. I think you know how important it is that we find someone who can cure us. Best if we focus on that. Good. We might even get lucky and find one right away. As I see it, we're overdue some good fortune. Rest well.
Do you mind? I'm brooding.
「大休憩では食料などの物資を使います。使わなくても休めますが、MP などは半分しか回復しません。ただ物資は結構高価なので、不完全な休憩も十分ありと思います。
A calm night is a mercy, yet your eyes refuse to stay closed. Every time they flicker shut, the tadpole seems to twitch behind them. Dragons, geese, and the hells themselves have come after you. Yet it is this creature that lingers in your skull. You focus on that spot of pain from when it slipped behind your eye to where it now lurks. You cannot prod it, but you can make it clear that you are watching. What is there to fear when it is the one stuck inside you? It is a minor victory, but enough to soothe you to sleep.
それでは、今回はこれで終わります。ご視聴ありがとうございました。